Well, good afternoon, everybody. I'm Michael Hoyos. This is Magdalena Rivera, and we are Space Rhino Games. Now, quick show of hands, how many of you have a game installed on your smartphones? Right? It's a lot of people. So it's probably Angry Birds or Clash of Clans, Plants vs. Zombies, Game of War. So these are great games, but they are casual games made for the casual user. And like with the majority of mobile games, they focus on a more passive and solitary experience. But the most famous and more profitable games are multiplayer strategy games, Smite, Dota, StarCraft, and the world famous League of Legends. League of Legends is so famous that it is the first video game to be recognized by the US Congress as an actual sport. That's right, an electronic sport, or e-sport for short. And just to give you a taste of what that looks like, the League of Legends World Championship was viewed by more players, by more people than the NBA Finals and the World Series combined. And the fans, well, were just as crazy as any other sports nut. Now, there's only one problem. Esports are mainly for PC and console games. And as esports fans and core gamers ourselves, we want an alternative to PC and console games. We want something that is on the go, but just as good as Smite and Dota and StarCraft and League of Legends. We sought out to find if there was anything like that out there in the market, and we couldn't find anything. And that's the main reason why a lot of people, I'm seeing your faces, a lot of you don't even know about esports because you haven't been exposed to electronic sports because, frankly, electronic sports haven't made it to the mass market yet, which are mobile devices. Our answer is simple, a game that is easy to pick up, yet deep, competitive, action-packed, focus on team versus team gameplay like any good sport is, and designed as an electronic sport for the mobile market. This is Breach TD. So how did we get here? Thank you. So how did we get here? Well, we took a meeting with some angels in New York City, and we presented our vision of what a mobile esports looks like. And we also told them about some pretty cool production laws that we have down here in Puerto Rico, which allow us to capture up to 90% of our production costs back as tax credits. Our income tax is 3%, and all dividend payouts are exempt 100%. So far, they've written us 2 checks for $800,000. And with that money, we started up and we set up our team. Currently, we are 18 men strong. At this moment, you can go into the App Store for Apple and you can get the open beta for Breach TD. And the game's going to be feature complete now in December. 2016 is looking like a very exciting year for Space Rhino Games. We have an open invitation to go pitch to Apple for a chance of getting the game featured. And what that means is that we can get hundreds of thousands of downloads in a very short amount of time, which is very good if you're a game developer. And we were in conversations with a company called NetEase, who is the second largest mobile games publisher in China.
So how do we know that gamers are actually interested in our type of game? So we put out some trailers on YouTube, and our latest trailer got 16,000 hits on the day that it was launched. We also have great app ratings for the open beta. At the moment, we have over 100 reviews, and we have a 4.7-star rating in the App Store. But most importantly, after a limited public relations campaign, we were able to get a massive amount of downloads. At the moment, we have 20,000 downloads, and 10,000 of those came within the first 48 hours. Now, the purpose of the beta was to get user feedback and validate our customer. Also getting feedback from potential publishers. But we also know that from the people that downloaded the game and spent money on it, they're spending an average of $17 per transaction. Now, we're not the only ones going after this market. Our main competitor has invested $42 million in the creation of their mobile game and esports platform. And you might ask yourself, what does a $42 million game look like? Well, it's pretty close to ours. The only thing is they have more money, they have quicker development, they have more production output because of it.
So how do we make money? Well, we give the game away for free, of course. And it brings down the barriers to entry, allowing us to get the game in front of as many users and to as many devices as possible, at which point we hook you with our amazing gameplay. And within the game, there are some premium purchases that can be made. Mostly it's two categories, convenience and vanity. Convenience is just the ability to get things faster in the moment, so you're changing money for time. And vanity, well, if you use a hero like the one that you're looking here, and you just want him, look at him, he's so cool, and you want him to be even more badass, then you can purchase a skin for a little bit of money, and you can get used to look. So at this moment, we're looking to raise $1.5 million. We need the capital in order to expand our team's capabilities and in order to take Breach City to market. Thank you.
Thank you so much.